Hello, and welcome to another edition of H. Paul Models. Following on from the Lancaster, I fancy doing another 4-engine heavy. So, from Airfix, I have got B17G, I think it is. Yes. So, I built this when I was a child, and I seem to recall it wasn't that successful. So I'm going to try and redeem myself, and see what we can do with it. As always, instructions are up, and with Airfix, they've done this is the bit you fit the next bit. I do like it, it's very good. And the 2 screws I need immediately are up. The board's reasonably clean. Put some tissue on it. So, let's crack on. Well, I don't know what happened there. My airbrush decided to spit it rather than spray it. I think I had it too much thinner, so I'm just, with a brush, smoothing it all out. And what I do when it dries, well, it's a dampened brush, when it dries I'll give it another coat without any thinner and see if that makes it better, because it's just made a proper mess of it. Yeah, it's me trying to do better than my childhood version, and yes, it's gone a bit wrong. Much better. Done some work off camera. I've basically assembled all the small parts into the plane, so the bomb aimer, the navigators, the pilot and engineer, the radio operators, positions and everything else. I've also, as you know me, added some electronics. So I'm not doing the engines, I've just done some internal lighting. So when the glass is on and the aircraft is together, I'm hoping the very bright silver light silver paint will reflect the light around the aircraft and light up all this detail that I really do not like, putting aircraft together and then losing all this detail that I've spent almost a day putting together. It just seems like a complete waste of time. So I'm hoping those three lights will illuminate the inside and you'll be able to see through the clear parts. And yeah, see my seatbelt, see the bomb aim position, see the ball turret and the side gunner positions and all that sort of thing. I'm putting the fuselage halves together on the plane, and I'm finding a couple of fit problems. It's nothing I've done. It's I don't know. Maybe it is going together. It's just taking a bit of brute force and ignorance. So yeah, using the clamps, a bit of tape, I'm just getting it together. It's going alright, it's not too bad. It's not going as well as I hoped it would, but it is going together. With all these models, you just got to take your time and just let things progress. There might be a necessary to just fill that bit there. There may be some here needs filling. But on the whole, it's fitting. It's just not fitting as well as I hoped when I first looked at the model. But we are definitely getting there. It will go. Sometimes these pins that are in the fuselage halves, they don't quite line up with their guide holes. And that can be frustrating because they're there for a reason. Just sometimes they don't line up. So you have to use a bit of force just to get them to line up, which is not something I like to do because I'm always frightened of breaking the model. But sometimes you just look, that just pushed on that screen and I shouldn't have. So yeah, it's just trying to get it to go together. So the tail's together, so I'm going to fix that now, leaving that open for the rudder. I'm just going to put a bit of Tamiya on that. Then one of my short lengths of masking tape over the top of it. Oh, just to make sure that, oh crikey, make sure that stays together properly. There we go, that's held. So that's the nose done, that's that done. See if we can't just get this together. Again, I might have to use a little bit of filler along there. To be honest, I seem to recall having a problem like this when I was a child, so it's nothing I haven't encountered before. I just hope that nothing untoward comes from when I put these halves together, because as I say, it's quite a nice model and I don't really want it to get ruined. That's the fuselage together, taped and clamped. So, leading on from that, it's time to continue now with the wings. Right, the other wing's built. Just let that one go off. According to instructions, the next step is to put the wings on. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put the glassware on next, because I figure that would be easier without the wings to navigate. So I put the front of the aircraft on, all the turrets, get them all built and done before I put the wings on. It gives me more access around the plane to fix bits, I think. So that's what I'm going to do next. Fitted clear parts in this turret, and I don't understand their purpose. I know the turret would spin, but yeah. So I'm not going to bother to mask them because they won't be seen. Yeah, weird that. Never mind. Just stick that in place and job done.
Choose it, don't lose it, don't let confuse it. Only then you'll be God. Feel like that. Feel like that. Feel like that. Feel like that. Lay your arms around me and stay with me. Lay your arms and stay with me, baby. Feel like that. shining star. Giving, receiving, changing, believing. Only then we could start. Feel like that. Feel like that. Feel like that. Lay your arms around me and stay with me. Feel like that. Lay your arms and stay with me, baby. Feel like that. Lay your arms around me and stay with me. Feel like that. Lay your arms and stay with me, baby. Stay, stay,
Cool, the fuselage done now, fully masked, all the clear parts are on. Phew, that was a lot of work. So yeah, with the turrets I've taped the guns up and I put foam into where the slots the guns travel. I've not done the underside gun because there isn't any sort of slot there to worry about. Rear guns are also done, so that is ready for the airbrush. But first of all, got to put the wings and tailplane on. So that will be my next step. I just thought, and I found it to be easier to assemble all these clear parts without the wings in the way, restricting my movement around the model. So yeah, that's my way of doing it. Other people might do it different ways, but yeah, so far so good.
it, don't lose it, don't let confuse it. Only then you'll be God. Feel like, feel like, feel like that. Feel like, feel like, feel like that. Feel like that. Lay your arms around me and stay with me. Feel like that. Lay your arms and stay with me, baby. Feel like that. Lay your arms around me and stay with me. Feel like that. Lay your arms and stay with me, drawing aside. I can't wait to start. You should call the police. Now I even can breathe. You love me and hate me, true me and false me, make me your shining star. Giving, receiving, changing, believing, only then we could start. Feel like, feel like, feel like that. Feel like, feel like, feel like that. Feel like that. Lay your arms around me and stay with me. Feel like that. Lay your arms and stay with me, baby. Feel like that. Lay your arms around me and stay with me. Feel like that. Lay your arms and stay with me, baby. Stay, 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 stay,
This is like bomb disposal. Not I've ever done bomb disposal, but one wrong move and the whole thing's going to fall off, I think. Oh, cripes. Oh, there we go, I moved it. Oh, crikey. Desperately trying to avoid fingerprints now I'm this far into the build. So, yeah. Right, remember I numbered them, so J9s now for this section. I'll get rid of that over there. It's just figuring out which way they go round. There's a little divot here somewhere. Just got to find it. Look at instructions might help. I don't know if I like that. No, it's not going to go on that way. I don't want to force it and break the engine off. It's inside the model already. Oh, there we go. That's on. I don't know. Might be that. No, I definitely feel it should be that way. Let's hold it there. Give me a bit more. really don't want these engines to go on wonky, because that's exactly what happened when I was a child. I seem to remember they went on wonky, so I'm going to give that a blob there. And yep, I'm using my least favourite glue, Mr. Tamiya, because it just seems to be the right glue for this. Right, J13. These ones are somewhat easier because of that little semicircle there, which lines up with the exhaust pipe there, which is very, very nice and convenient for me because I'm a little bit thick. Like that. I'm just going to try and get a little bit on there. Oh! And a little bit there. It seems to be quite tight to the aeroplane. So I'm desperately trying not to get any fingerprints, because although this model has been reasonably easy to put together, at this late stage I really don't want to ruin it. And I would assume that one goes on there like that, if we can get it on. That's it. Get that into the camera, that's better. Try the other way. Nope, first row was better. Just trying to get it to sit. I really don't want it going wonky. Oh, are we sure this is right? Yeah, that one is. Yeah, I think that's okay. Oh, get my finger under it so I can hold it into place. And once that Tamiya's set, like the first one, I should go around again and just dab some more around the cowling to make sure it stays where it's put, because I really don't want it. And double check that they're square. Oh, you can tell I work in a refinery with large lumps of metal, can't you? I have absolutely zero skill when it comes to being gentle with these things. Let's give that another jobby there. That another dollop there. And I'm going to flip it over and do the same the other side. Go on, Mr. Tamiya. You're really good at doing this. How'd it go? Right, ever so gently going to spin that over. And just, oh, it looks awful. Does look really, really bad. Oh, I don't think the modelling gods are smiling on me today. I'm afraid I'm going to break those rear guns. Right, hold that in place. I'm sure that's supposed to go over there like that. It would make sense, wouldn't it? Oh. I just don't want the plane looking like a bad episode of CSI. Oh, I'm so cack-handed. On you go, come on. You must go over there. I can't. That one did. Oh. Let's give that a dollop. Oh. Yeah, see, that engine there's out of true. Oh, this is why I prefer the Lancaster. I mean, it's once the cowling's on, it's not really going to be noticeable, but all the other three are very straight. That one is slightly askew, and it's a bit annoying. So, right, let's go back here. As level as I'm going to get them, I think. And I just... I do recall this was a problem when I was a child, to be honest. The engines all went on wonky. Doesn't seem to be too good a fit, but I'm going to need to touch some paintwork up. Again, that's not a massive problem. I just want to make sure it doesn't look awful when it's finished. Well, I'm going to let that dry. Hope for the best. Right. Here comes the moment of truth. See how square these are on these engines. They push on without breaking something. I don't like this. That doesn't feel right. Oh. Oh. I don't want to force it. I don't want to snap anything off. Oh, that's gone on wonky as well. Oh. To me, the engines and props make the model, and I really don't want to ruin it. Oh, that is awful. That is really, really bad. I know it's supposed to be panel line, but that's not a line, that's a coastline. Come on, you go. Oh, we'll come back to that one. Right, let's try the next one. Oh, that is wonky. That is really bad. Oh, crikey. Well, let's try this one. Oh, that's gone on a lot easier. I'm pleased I did that 53 though, because it definitely shows. It doesn't look square. I'm so frightened of breaking this now because I'm so near the end. I will get a fine brush and touch up these little bits here. And there's some little bits there need touching up. There we go, next one. Oh, cripes. If I can find that bit that goes at the bottom. I think I might have put the paint onto it. I don't want to find it after I've glued it. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Oh, crikey. There it is. Oh, lost it again. There we go. It goes on that way. Oh, cripes. That is a tight fit. Oh, I do like a tight fit, but that is very, very tight. Oh, so far, so I just need to position that one a bit better. But they all seem to be behaving at the moment. Where's the last one? Oh dear. There it is. Oh wow, it slipped on. Oh crikey. Let's just do a bit more on this. And just get it. Oh, I really don't want to break it. Because if you look from this point of view, you can see it's slightly out of true, and I just don't like that. See if I can just get it. This is one of the reasons why I didn't fit the ball turret, and I haven't fitted all the undercarriage, because I'm being a bit forceful with these bits, and I don't want to break anything. I think that's about as best as I'm going to, or as good as I'm going to get it, I should say. Oh, it's not brilliant, but it's on. Oh, crikey. And it's so big I can't get it under the camera to show you what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get it to sit square. I think that is about as good as I'm going to get it. Right, okay. So what to do now is, as much as I'm loath to use Tamiya because of my history with fingerprints, I think that might be the best for this type of, for this part of gluing. I didn't want to glue before I pushed them on, because I know glue squirts out and you get fingerprints and... Oh, cripes. Right, I think that's on. So I'm going to do a little bit across in there on all of these. And hopefully that will hold it in place. Like that. Go underneath and do the same again. I know I'm going to have to touch up the paintwork because the Tamiya is going to destroy it to a certain amount. Right, that's that. Now all the work's on the underneath of the aircraft. I'm going to see if I can touch that up a little bit. Yeah, it's getting there slowly and surely. Once the wheels are on, once the undercarriage is on, I can do the ball turret and then give it a good coat of gloss varnish to bring out the shine before I do the decals. Right, I'm going to dry fit this first because I don't want to muck this up. I think that goes in there like that, and that goes in there like that. I'm just going to lift that model up and have a quick look see. Yes, it does. Right, okay. A little bit of the good old Revell around there. And I'm going to stick a little bit on there and there. I just dry fitted it perfectly and now I don't want to go in. I'm sure that's in the right position. That's got to fix onto there and fit in there, I think. So that's what I'm going to do next. So on there, and I believe from the instructions in those two grooves there. Oh, I wish I was 10 again, so then I'd take the blame if this goes wrong. Other way, you idiot. Other way, other way, other way. Oh, I can't see that's going to join on there. I'm sure it goes in there, but it doesn't seem, it's not long enough. Ah, have I put that too low? Knowing me, probably yes. So hopefully that's not stuck yet. I'll stick that in there and then move that. No, that doesn't seem right. That just doesn't look right to me. Oh, crikey. What on earth is going on with this? Oh. Oh, there we go. Got it. Aha. Aha. If at first you don't succeed, try again. There we go. Now we can refit this piece, and I think that will be... Ah, there we go. Got it now. Oh, cripes. Figured it. Oh. Oh, dearie me. Come on. Oh. I'm sure there's people watching right now going, what on earth is he doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. Having really bad luck. Get in there, you little... Oh. Oh, dear. I'll tell you, I wish I was left-handed or right-handed, because all I seem to be is cack-handed. Right. Come on. Right, that will do, because I'm going to have a mental breakdown if I don't stop. Right, now just to make sure that is fixed, I'm going to get some Tamiya, just give that a little tiny slip just on there. That's it. I can always touch the paint look up later. Whew. Right, this side. Ah! I've got both landing gear legs in. Oh, crikey, that was a battle. Yeah, I've had to clamp them with my clampy tweezers that I use for decals mostly. I've got the undercarriage aligned. That was a proper struggle. I don't mind admitting that was really quite a struggle. That's probably the worst undercarriage I've ever had to fit. That seemed to be more awkward than the Lancaster mosquito stuff I've done. That was just, for two parts, that was really quite a struggle. Let me know if anyone else has struggled with it in the comments, because that was difficult for me. Anyway, enough moaning, let's carry on. Assembling the ball turret was easier than I thought. It went together rather nicely, and I've masked the bits that aren't to be painted, so let's get it in the model. That went in rather nicely. Rear undercarriage. Let's see what trouble this gives me. Here we go. Oh, none. Woohoo! I was repairing the last pieces, the propeller and whatnot, and one of the shafts pinged. I've got no idea where it went. I've got everything out, everything to pieces, but the carpet monster has won this one. So I've got a cocktail stick using my trusty scalpel. I whittled it to size, and now I've got it to be the same size as one of the shafts. I'm afraid that'll have to do because I've had everything to bits and I cannot find it anywhere. So yeah, I'll touch these up with 53, touch up the propellers from painting them on the sprue, and then I shall assemble, stick to the plane, and then do a varnish. Time for the wheels. Oh, right, Airfix wheels, some of you may know, come with a flat spot like that. So what I'm going to do is put some glue in there, put the wheel on kind of facing the right angle, put one on there, that's it, put that one on there, like that, get rid of the glue, bring her up, stand her over, oh crikey, knock everything flying, put the plane down and then work it on its flat spots, which I think I may have got right. Oh, that's it. That's on its flat spots. So I'm going to leave that now. Make sure the wheels are square. I'm going to leave that to go off. Because let's be honest, they're in the best place possible to go off. Yep. Sticking these prop decals on is surprisingly therapeutic. Finishing touches, doing the props. This is my cocktail stick propeller. One. There's a second. The third. And the last one. On we go. Glue away and just check that they're all square, none are out of line, looking good, all uniform how I like them. So I want one pointing up, one pointing down, one pointing up. I know it's sad, but it's how I like them. That's it. Lovely jubbly. Yeah. Do let them go off for a little while and then varnish, weathering, and yeah, pretty much done. Well, there we go, the finished model. My version of a Boeing B17 with added interior lights, if I can find a switch. There they are. So yeah, just to show the detail inside, rather like that effect. So, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I kind of enjoy making the model. So, yeah, please like if you haven't already. Please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next edition. Cheers!